Hello guys, welcome once again. This time it's a very special Facebook live video that I'm doing. Of course I'm letting him take the frame. That's KP Aravind from TVS Racing.
Hello
Now,
everyone. Hello.
our man is just back from finishing the 2019 Dakar, his first ever finish, and of course he's ecstatic. So KP, we'd like you to run us through the experience. How was it?
Yeah, going in, we were having a lot of setbacks, but I was well prepared this time, just like the other previous times also. But we were able to have managed to put together this task. It's not just me, my team and my mechanic, and everybody is equally involved. We did have ups and downs, but every day was the goal was to bring the bike back in one piece and every day. And yeah, we did have good days and bad days also. But I think you win a championship in your bad day, so it was a great feeling getting to the finish line.
So of course I'm sure that feeling, when you finally cross the line and finish the last stage, especially after the hardships. Yeah. Sorry, KP.
No problem.
Yeah. So I was saying that would have been. I really want to know what went on through your mind as you crossed the line at the end of the final stage.
The first thing that I felt was I felt a lot lighter than before because it was self-pressure that was being built up for the past 2 years because I was so close the last time but I couldn't get to the finish line. So the most best feeling of being so light ever in my life. So yeah, and definitely overwhelming. I've worked hard. We've waited, we've done so much to be there and get to the finish line. So definitely a feeling of accomplishment. So I was definitely happy.
And how was it in terms of the stages this time, KP?
Oh, it was very hard. This time everybody thought since it's only Peru and it's going to be very easy, but this time the stages were so physical. Nothing less than 300 kilometers every stage, and we would start in fish areas, a lot of hidden rocks and trial sections. It was very physical. Every day we would just pray, it gets better, but it was just getting worse and worse. But yeah, that's what we train for, and we put ourselves in such situations all the time so that we are ready. And yeah, it was all good though.
And we were just talking a few minutes back, and you mentioned about the human side of the Dakar and the feeling that everybody enjoying and the kind of atmosphere. Can you talk to us about that?
Oh yeah, everybody knows what Dakar is, and they all it's like they understand what we want. So if there is somebody who's who's in trouble, they're more than happy to come and help you out with however possible in their current capacity. So in the middle of the stage, finding so many people, it's amazing. Early morning transport sections, you have thousands of people waving at you and cheering at you. So
is that for everyone or just for you?
No, it's for everyone.
So guys, by the way, Shumi has just joined us.
Yeah, sorry, Bombay traffic. Much worse than Dakar.
Okay, KP, we have a question for you. Yes. Somebody wants to know, can you shed some light on the marathon stage? How was your experience?
Oh, marathon stage. Going into the marathon stage, I had the previous day was a little rough for me because I didn't have rear brakes, so I was tired. So going into the marathon stage, the stage was also rough. A lot of fish, a lot of rocks, and big stage. But managed to get to the finish. I was very tired, got myself fixed up from the physio guys, and coming back was a very good day for me. I had lost maybe 40 or 30 positions the previous day, but I could make up to 39th or 37th on the way back from marathon. So yeah, that was when I found my rhythm and I started feeling good on the bike, which continued in the second week also, and it kind of showed on the results. So it was good for me.
What did you do at the bivouac once the marathon stage ended? When did you get to the bivouac? There's nobody there, right? It's just you guys.
Yes.
So what did you do?
I met my teammate first, and he knew just by the look of it. Mika. So just by the look of me, he knew I was tired. So he told me, Joe, go have shower and see the physio guys. So I went, had shower, changed, and then went to the physio. Got physio done. By the time I was done with the physio, I almost was sleepy, so I wanted to sleep. But then I had to prepare the road book. Right. So then I prepared the road book, and I ate, and then I slept as soon as possible.
So no work on the bike,
no nothing. I didn't have to do anything because I went slowly into the stage. Right. The fourth stage which I went into the bivouac, into the marathon, I had no damages on the bike. I had not gotten down. because I was stuck behind the slow batch, and there was a lot of dust kicking up, and I didn't want to risk it.
Right.
So I just wanted to get to the finish that day, and there was nothing which I had to do on the bike other than removing the cover of the filter, which I could have done in the next day also.
Understood. So just dust the cover off and then
Yes,
put it back in.
yes.
Oh, got it.
So Vaishali has a question. She's asking, you have a very diverse training regimen, mental, physical, and on the motorcycle. Can you tell us what aspects you enjoy the most and what aspects of training aren't your favorite?
I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy cycling also, but sometimes it gets too much because I have to cycle more than 8 hours or maybe 12 hours a week. So sometimes when it is high intensity training, I really don't want to do it. But then I tell myself that if I work hard here, it'll be easier on the stages, and luckily I have good teammates who motivate me. Even if I don't want to, they kind of they push me to do it. So yeah, I kind of like, and it's a love and hate with the cycling.
I heard that Dakar riders are encouraged to eat lots of ice cream after every training regimen. Like
No,
2
not-
to 3 kilo down.
No, not at all. I'm completely off sweets and
Aw.
yeah, off salt also as much as
One
possible.
chocolate pastry for him. And not for me, I'm not sugar.
So yeah, we don't really have sugar, but we consume sugar in the good way, which is CHO. Right after high intensity training, you got to have, depending on your body weight, you got to have a certain amount of CHO. Honey is the closest, and the most organic way of having good sugars in a body.
Right.
So we have like 90 to 100 ml of honey right after you finish.
Ooh.
So yeah, you are on a sugar high for quite some time after you, and then when it comes down is when you start feeling the tiresome from the
Correct.
workout.
Also, a lot of people usually want to know what kind of a diet do you have?
Diet is very specific. Every individual person has a particular diet, and usually it's more of protein, and everything is charted out. Nothing in excess. It's more. It's perfect amount of protein according to my body weight. Perfect amount of carbohydrates, and in the training regime, there are days where I am not supposed to consume carbohydrates the previous night, so that I use my lipids, body lipids, so that my body starts functioning better when there is nothing inside the body.
Right.
So it differs. When you train, your diet is different. When you're riding, your diet is different.
Okay.
So and individually it changes depending on how many kgs you are.
Are you superstitious?
I don't know. I am somewhere in the middle.
Okay. So what is
Sometimes
the weird things that you do before you get on the bike?
get up.
Get
Get
on the
on
bike.
the
Get on the bike. Yeah, the one thing that I follow is I wear my left boot first, and I do pray. I don't know whom I'm praying to, but I believe there is somebody who's watching me. So I just
The
pray
guy in the
for
helicopter.
Yeah, maybe. So I pray the helicopter doesn't fall over me. I have a good day, and the bike doesn't give up on me. So yeah, I do that.
Okay, there's one question, slightly weird. Same question I asked CS last year. What do you think is the most difficult, riding Dakar or riding to Bangalore airport?
Riding to Bangalore airport, I could say. Dakar, you have no people coming in front of you, in a confused manner, and it's in a, you can say it's run in a kind of a controlled atmosphere. The direction is just one.
Yeah.
You're not going haywire. Like, you don't have obstacles coming at you or people looking the opposite direction and driving at you.
Why on the stage 4 where there was the loop, there were people heading this way and that way, straight on and up.
yeah, but then those are all professional races.
Yeah.
So if there is a close call, they know how to handle it. And in Bangalore, I feel like everybody is professional, and I kind of take a step back and slow myself down. And people in Bangalore, they are so sure that you have brakes and you will brake.
Yeah.
So that is kind of
So
scary.
if they had a sentinel on every car and bike in Bangalore, we'd just not hear the end of it, right?
No, for sure.
Okay, Jeba is asking a question. Congratulations for the great show, Arvind.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Jebraj.
So where's the question?
No, sorry, I thought it's a question.
Hey, Emmanuel, ask a question. How different is the bike this year from last year's bike?
Many things are different. Like the gearbox was different. The bottom end power
As
has
in,
been
it was built again, or the ratios on everything was changed?
not the whole gearbox. I think the third was changed, and the 5th and 6th was changed.
Okay.
Because